Hey, today, for fun, let's put an edge on this old pair of nippers I found in my truck last week. Mysterious. They just ended up in there. And I suspect aliens messing with me, trying to throw me off guard. I think they're looking to see if they ever try to invade. They're going to want to learn more about the people that might cause them some problems. So you see, they won't cut a card. They'll barely put a crease in them. Kind of suck in a hoof. They're pretty hard. So to start with, you just want to kind of follow the factory angle, give or take. If they're chipping, you might want to go a little more blunt, and if they're not cutting hard enough, you might want to go with more of an angle if you want an easier cut. If they're holding up real well, that'll just be easier to operate. A lot of calories go into running the reins on these things in the day, so having a little bit of tune on it. I don't know if you can tell here, I got a pretty decent gap. I mean, they're wore out a ways. So what I did here to start off, I've got the brace for the plenum set at pretty close to the same level as the table, and the cheat, I use the back side of the plenum to maintain my parallel. Now I've got, see, as I'm running it in and out here, I've got basically the angle that I got. There's no real nips or anything here, any chips, or so I'm maybe going to go with a little bit sharper angle than what I had. And remember, I put the black marker across the edge. Now if you can see that, I've got the black marker wore off. I've got some on this edge too. Now we're just going to reverse. Find my brace, bring it in slow, make sure that we're plumb here. There we've got it. Where it was black, now we got some silver. If I check, I've got a pretty parallel, but I've got way too much gap for hoof in there. That'll never come together. So careful. Same thing here. Bring the back stop against the back of the plenum. Draw it in until we start making a contact. We're going to pull some stop out of here. Not hitting our fresh ground edge, but we want to be pretty damn close to it. We're closer, but we got a ways to go. Let's pull some off the other side. I didn't put the black marker on here. We can see that, and it's not as critical. They just feel a little more crisp if they've got. I'll run that belt in a little bit. About plumb. Now I'm looking at the shadow on the backside. You can't see it, but where the light's coming in, I can see the shadow that the nipper jaw is casting across the belt. And I'm going to use that to kind of maintain my plumb here. I want to be square. There we have it. They're pretty close. Oh, Dale, Holy Laker, showed me a trick a long time ago to check your jaws, and what he did, use a plain old credit card, and you were looking for the card to jump, and that's going to be how uneven. I've got a little bit off. But it's sure trimming pretty good. If it does fingernail, and it's real smooth on fingernails. If we're doing fingernails, it ought to do a horse. There you have it. A tune-up on some very mysterious nippers. Appeared out of nowhere. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.